It's a game changer. It's a total game changer for life.
Ziomar, you're 6 months out from ICL surgery.
Mm-hmm.
We had it back in November. And how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling great. I feel like a new person.
That's amazing. Share with us, when did you first get glasses?
Ever since I was actually conscious.
Okay.
I remember being just a little baby, just having those like the baby glasses.
Okay.
Apparently I would chew on them a lot.
Okay,
so.
that's funny. And so and they look super cute though. I've seen a lot of babies with those cute little plastic wraparound glasses. You've had them from a really, really young age,
yes,
right?
Ever since I can remember.
And your nearsightedness probably progressed fairly quickly as you grew up, right?
Yeah.
Can you ever remember the last time you woke up and able to see something during your childhood years?
Gosh, no, not at all. Like, it was always blurry every single time.
Yeah. And do you remember what your prescription was, your highest prescription was?
My highest prescription was -12.
A -12,
yes.
Yeah. So you were at a -12, and then you had about 2 or 3 diopters of astigmatism. So can you share what you saw without glasses? Like what was something that you could focus on, right?
So even right now at this distance, I wouldn't be able to see you.
Okay.
So it would just be a blob.
It would be a blob.
Yeah.
Okay. How close would you have to bring your hands to even be able to see your fingers in focus?
I would have to bring them like around this to be able to actually see something.
So that's pretty crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I know you've been a patient of ours for a little bit, and we've started talking a little bit about vision correction maybe about a year ago or so. Tell us about that process. So how did you feel?
So what's funny is that I actually came here for something else.
Right.
I came in for floaters, and then one of your team members actually saw my prescription and said, hey, we actually do this. And we were like, whoa, we never heard about something like that because, it's not an option everywhere.
Right.
So as soon as we heard that, we started doing some digging. We saw some of your work too. We felt really comfortable with you.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I think everyone always hears about LASIK, right? And LASIK is an amazing surgery. I do a lot of LASIK, but it's an amazing surgery for the right patient, right?
Exactly.
So once you get to a certain prescription, certainly -12, LASIK is really just not a good option, right? And so we started talking about the EVO ICL, which has been just a game changer, right?
Definitely.
I think for so many patients, because instead of now having the heartbreak of saying, I'm sorry, we can't do LASIK. I'm sorry, you don't have any other options. Now we have the EVO ICL, which allows us to essentially implant a custom Collamer contact lens in the eye. Talk about the day of surgery and kind of how you felt and how that was.
Oh my God. I don't think I really did fall asleep the night before. The day of the surgery, woke up really early, just kind of shivering and just anxious, but also excited.
Yeah.
Just a little anxious as the time progressed.
Absolutely. And that's completely normal. And one of the most special things that I remember after your surgery is I came to check you in the recovery room after the surgery, and you started crying. And I said, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Yes.
Share that experience.
So for the longest time, I could never actually be without my glasses and actually see somebody. So when I actually was able to have the opportunity to just open my eyes and finally see my father's face, full HD, it was just a moment where I started crying because for the first time I could see like a regular person.
And that was amazing. And so that was right after the surgery. And obviously for you to even say how clear it was, the funny thing is that your eyes are still dilated and they weren't even healed. And so, a week later, share how your vision was.
Gosh, a lot of halos, a lot of shiny lights.
Yep.
I had to be very secluded in like low light areas before I could actually go out.
Yep.
But everything felt pretty clear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now, now that you've healed, you feel confident in your vision.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to process the whole new me without
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
Like being actually able to see how my eye shapes. I started to appreciate a lot my eyes.
Yeah.
After the surgery, especially doing makeup and stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And today, 6 months out, you're seeing 20/20 on the eye chart, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And your refraction went from a -12 that you were before surgery to now pretty much 0. All of your astigmatism and nearsightedness has been corrected. And I really, really want to thank you for trusting us with your eyes, because these are the things that really keep us going. I love trying to help patients, bring on a whole new chapter,
Mm-hmm.
right, in their life. And wearing glasses versus being a -12 is a huge difference.
Oh,
right?
at this point, I don't think it was like a cosmetic thing. For
Yeah.
me, it was more of I need this.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have the opportunity and you find a really good doctor like Dr. Patel here, I say go for it. Feel comfortable and just go for it. It's like an opportunity that it's a game changer. It's a total game changer for life.